We're live back with the Villages Panthers versus the M.O.T. Cowboys regional championship game. We have a special guest in the booth. It's Samantha Jenkins. And once again, you know, we're live here in Ocala. And right now, M.O.T. Cowboys seems to has a commanding lead of 12-0 against the Villages. And right now, give us your take on this game, Mrs. Jenkins?
Well, Mr. Durham, thank you so very much for having me. It is a beautiful day here in Ocala, Florida, and it does appear that the M.O.T. Cowboys is out ahead, but the Villages, they're trying to hold their ground. So I think this is going to be an interesting game. It can turn at any point, Mr. Durham.
Yeah, right now we seem to have a timeout of some confusion on the field. Once again, I think that was the quarter. Once again, they're coming up to the line. Looks like they're checking the splits, pointing the man out. And let's see what goes on from here. They're in the single back set. It's a handoff. Oh, it's a fake. He gives it to number 1. He's coming around the corner. He's running. He's turning the corner. Ooh, and he takes a hard lick, but he runs over a couple of people. That is a great run by Mr. Trayvon Jackson, but I don't think it was enough for the first down. Once again, we're live here in Ocala, Florida, at the regional between the Villages Panthers and the M.O.T. Cowboys. This great footage is given to us by M.O.T. Video Productions. Looks like we have something else going on the field, but just give me your take of the overall weekend that we're having out here, Ms. Jenkins.
Well, I think the key component in this particular game, Mr. Durham, is that the Villages Panthers need to, on their defense, remain home and watch the ball. And if they can pretty much tackle that and perfect that, I think that they'll have a good chance in trying to get ahead on this game. But again, it just all depends on if, in fact, they're able to perfect that, stay home and move. And
once again, I don't mean to cut you off. They're in the spread offense. And right now, it looks like he was tackled for a short gain. And once again, they're in the spread offense once again. And Mr. David Lampley is the offensive coordinator of this team. And number 47 takes the ball, and he's tackled down by number 4, which is, I think, is Thomas Brett. Right now, we don't have the Villages roster, so we don't hardly know the kids' names. He takes a pass, and is it incomplete? It was an incomplete pass. Once again in the spread, and they have a man moving along on the side, and he takes a snap. He backs up in the pocket. Oh, and he makes the throw, and it's a draw play. No, it's not. I mean, not a draw play. It's a, I don't know what they call that, but whatever it is, it's very effective. But we had some helmet-to-helmet contact on the M.O.T. Cowboys with plenty of laundry on the field.
Yeah, you're right. They were successful in throwing the ball, and he did make a complete pass, but unfortunately there was laundry on the field. I'm interested to see what their next play would be.
Right now it looks like they're set up and they have 2 backs in the spread formation with 2 blockers. Here we go. He backs up, he makes the throw, and it's incomplete pass. Number 5 broke it up, but it looks like the receiver had him beat. Just an overthrown ball by the quarterback. Backs up again. He's looking to throw, and it's pass interference on number 21 of the M.O.T. Cowboys, and the Village Panthers are moving the football.
It's definitely apparent in this game, Mr. Durham, that in order for the Villages to get any type of yardage on the M.O.T. Cowboys, this is definitely going to have to be a passing game. So I'm interested to see what number 2, the quarterback on the Cowboys against the quarterback on the Villages, do to see who gets out in front.
Right now they're driving, and touchdown, Villages Panthers. Whoa, the M.O.T. Cowboys only gave up about, I think, 2 touchdowns all year.
And that was a great play on behalf of the Villages Panthers. Like I said before, this is definitely going to be a game of defense as well as the passing game. So it's going to be a very interesting game.
Right now the score is 12-6. Mike McCray intercepted the ball inside the end zone for the extra point. And the Villages Panthers right now is setting up to kick the ball. The first time they kicked the onside kick, it didn't, and the M.O.T. Cowboys returned it all the way back. Let's see what they do right now. See if they go back to the onside kick.
And Mr. Durham, as you said, but by the score being 12-6, the Villages Panthers they do have time enough to make this a very
and the
interesting
Village
game.
Panthers get the onside kick against the M.O.T. Cowboys, and they're coming back. The Village Panthers is making a game out of this.
It's definitely going to be a brow burner, definitely.
A brow burner?
I think so.
What is a brow burner?
It's going to be a very interesting game.
You mean a bond burner?
A bond burner.
Yes.
Please forgive me.
Thank you. Not a problem at all, man. Once again, Village is lining up, getting ready to do some damage. They're on the 40. They're on their 49-yard line. Let's see. They're back in the spread offense. They're moving players around. They're checking their play cards. And the Village Panthers seeing light. He takes a snap. He takes the pick, and he's down. He gains about 3 or 4 yards on the carry.
And one thing I've seen with this game, and especially playing against M.O.T. Cowboys, is that you have to be consistent all the time. And then you can take any yardage that you can. And it looks like the Panthers are going to run it, but passing is definitely their best
attribute. And they're running the ball. Oh, and he's smashed by a whole host of M.O.T. Cowboys, it looks like. But they got about 3 or 4 yards on the carry. It's 3rd and about 6. Looks like it's 3rd and about 6 on it. He backs up in the pocket. Oh, what a play. Boom. Oh, but what a pickup. What a catch. What a tackle. Number 2 for the Villages Panthers has a completion, and number 5 for the M.O.T. Cowboys makes the tackle.
That was definitely a great pass by the Villages Panthers. We just have to make sure we have positive yardage on this. Appears to be 4th down.
He backs up in the pocket. Oh, and it's broken up by number 2 for the M.O.T. Cowboys.
And at this level of play, Mr. Durham, we just can't afford, the Villages can't afford to give up any yardage, especially positive yardages. So they really have to.
Now it's 1st and 10 on the 50 for the M.O.T. Cowboys. They take the handoff, gives the ball to number 3. He's ripping and running. Oh, my Lord. He ran that guy over. Oh, touchdown. M.O.T. Cowboys for about a 50-yard scamper by number 3. Tyrell, a.k.a. Blade Wright. What an outstanding run on that play. Wow, did you see that?
I definitely saw that, and you know, Villages, don't give up hope. You guys can still pull this out.
Wow, now they give the ball to number 6 on the extra point, and he trots in the end zone. Now, M.O.T. Cowboys seem to be up. I think it is now 19-0. No, they called it back. It was a penalty on the play. Now, in the motion, in the movement, backs up, hands it off, gives it back to number 6. Number 6 goes, he runs, and is he in? He's not in. So it's now 18-0 by the M.O.T. Cowboys. 18-6 by the M.O.T. Cowboys. And now we going for a kickoff at number 4, which is Thomas Britt. He kicks it off. He kicks it deep. He botches the ball. He picks it up. He's running. Ooh, and he's smashed by number 3. It looks like we have a personal foul of some sort. Well, they're in the spread offense. Once again, we're live here in Ocala, Florida at the AYF Regional Championship between the M.O.T. Cowboys and the Villages Panthers. He takes the fake. He takes the pitch. Fake option pitch, and he's smashed in the backfield. That play developed a little slowly, and M.O.T. Cowboys defense is fast. He's going in, he's back in the spread formation. He backs up, and he's tackled, sacked in the backfield.
It appears that the Villages Panthers are losing a little bit of their momentum, but I think they can definitely gather it back up. They need to take their time, read the defense, make their adjustments where needed, but they can definitely still pull this one out, Mr. Durham. I really have confidence in them. And he's back in the pocket. He's waiting. He throws it. And it definitely is a complete
Oh, we have a
pass.
flag.
However, there is flag.
What is the flag on the play? Wow, those referees seeing things that we're not seeing. Maybe if the referee take off his shades, he'll be able to see the game. Because I didn't see a flag on that. I don't understand. The referee looks like he's going over to the head coach of the M.O.T. Cowboys. Let's see what's going on. Looks to me if it was a bad call. Yes. Mr. M.O.T. He's looking. He laughs it off. It was a bad call. But he probably gave it to him anyway. Hey, sometimes you get those, sometimes you don't. But football is on the field. But we're all about the safety of the kids, so they probably had to make the call.
And I'm glad you mentioned safety, Mr. Durham, because, you know, we have to tip our hats off to these referees that come out and try to referee a game and remain neutral. And, you know, they see some things that we probably don't see from the sideline.
Great point about that, Miss Jenkins. But once again, Miss Jenkins, remember this is my telecast, my video cast, and I'm the head guy around here, so you know your role. I'm Batman, you're Robin.
That is correct, sir.
I'm peanut butter, you jelly.
That is correct.
So you speak when I speak. Thank you very much, man. But back live to the game with the Villages Panthers against the M.O.T. Cowboys. The Villages Panthers drop back in the pocket. He makes a throw. It's up in the air, and it's an incomplete pass, out of bounds. What a great play selection, though. David Lampley seems to have some great plays. We call him AKA Bubba. He used to be a little bit oversized back in the day, so the reason why he's not Bubba anymore, he's Mr. Lampley. He makes a throw, incomplete pass once again.
Yeah, and on the Villages, we have just got to be a little patient. Our offense line has to hold that line up so that our quarterback can definitely see the entire field and get these plays off accurately.
Back up in the pocket, he makes the throw, and it's an interception to number 5.
Oh.
He takes it up the field. He's to the 30. He's to the 40. He's to the 50. He's to the 40. He's to the 30. Jumps over someone. To the 20, to the 10, to the 5. He could go all the way. Touchdown number 5 for the M.O.T. Cowboys. Pick 6. Michael D. Lizard McCray.
And these are the kind of things that we just can't afford on Village Panthers to give up. We've got to be more focused.
And they lining up for the extra point. He kicks it, and it's a little to the right. So therefore, Village Panthers right now, the score is 24-6. M.O.T. Cowboys seems to have a commanding lead. 23-6. My math is terrible. Now once again, we're live here in Ocala, Florida, regional semifinal championship game between the Village Panthers and the M.O.T. Cowboys. They kick it off. It's a deep kick. He catches it in the air. He's running. He's moving. He's going wide, and he's tackled down by the same guy that just got the pick 6, Michael McCray, number 5. It's a very interesting.
Now, what do you think the Panthers need to do at this point, Mr. Durham?
Right now, I think the Panthers need to throw the ball downfield. They need to set the creases up in for it's a little bit towards the middle of the field. They're doing a lot of passing, but a lot of their passes seem to be towards the outside and not in the middle. They haven't attacked the middle of the field of the M.O.T. Cowboys. What I'm looking at right now, they have a strong running game. They're going back to the wedge that they've been using. But right now, I think that their best, the best thing that they could do, I think that they should have stayed with the option a little more because it works. Right now, we'll be back at you in about 3 minutes. Take a pause for the station.